Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a while, but as you can see here, I've been building some new coops at my new place here. I moved, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. So it's been a long project getting this shed here, 12 by 24. I'll show the outside here in a minute. But then I started building these coops. So I've got the four windows on the sides, one window on the back, sun panels, and I've got 2 windows on the doors. So it's nice and bright in here, which is what I wanted. So let's see. This will be my whitebird coop, the wedding doves and funeral doves. I'm just gonna put a fly pen right out here. Oh, I gotta put this up. So that stays up like that. I gotta remove the screen, but that shouldn't be difficult from the outside. I knocked that tree down before the shed got put in. So I'm gonna get rid of that brush, and that looks over the field. So they have a nice line of sight in. And I just put a nice little like drop board right here, and they can just let them out when needed. And I put the door here so that when I want to package up the birds and take them for a toss, whatever, I can easily slip in, put the window down, and grab them. On the tops here, I just bought some chicken wire. I haven't put it up yet, but that's what it's gonna be chicken wire up there. That way it's not too dark in there with all plywood, and it allows, breathability and feather dust and everything else to escape. So that's the white birds. This is kind of a twofer. This whole corner is gonna be for breeders. So we've got one side. I think what I decided is I'm gonna do the hens over here in the winter. And I'll put perches on these 2 walls. That way they have a place to nest. Well, not nest, but, roost at night. And then I'm going to put a big fly pen back here. Like whatever you want to call it, an aerial thingamabob. I was going to put the white birds in this coop, but after I thought about it, all the wood's right there, the birds just gonna go up, fly in the trees, and it's not gonna be a good line of sight for them to come in from a long journey. So I decided to put them in that coop. And then as you can see, there's a second door on the inside so that during breeding season, I can open the door or just remove the door and let the cockbirds and the hens intermingle. And this will be for the cockbirds in the winter. I'll close the door, keep the hens over here, cockbirds over here. And this obviously a second entrance to this side. I'm going to put a bunch of nesting boxes along these 2 walls. And then that's why I'm going to keep the cockbirds over here so they can keep their nesting box over the winter. And then when I allow the hens to come in, they can just chase their hen to their nesting box instead of having to try to pick out a new one, doing it the other way around. And then this is also facing the field. Again, I'm just gonna put a fly pen out here. That way they can go out, enjoy the sun, but they can't leave. A lot of my breeders are from club members, or I bought a few so they can't let them go. And obviously we have a lot of hawks around here. So if I did let them go, even if I thought they would all come back, which they won't, but even if they did, I don't want, to have eggs or squabs, and then either the cockbird or the hen, or both, get attacked by a hawk, and then one parent have to raise them by themselves. So, and then I was going to buy 2x4s for the doors, and I've got the wire for the doors as well, but I think I have plenty of 1x4s, like a lot of them. So I think I'm just going to build the doors out of 1x4s. If I need to, I'll double them up and make them 2x4s, but I think the 1x4s will be sturdy enough. They'll be fine. So that's where we're at right now. Still a lot of work to do. This one I'm hoping to have done by this weekend. It's Friday now. I'm off from work today. So I'm just gonna put the wire up, build the doors. I've got some perches at my old place still, which the birds are still currently at. So when I take the white birds, I'm just gonna put the perches in, put them in here, and leave them in here for a month or two, and then start letting them out. Those ones I've never flown before, so those should be good to just break back to this coop. The breeders is going to be a little bit more of a project per se. I'm going to have to package up all the birds. Then after they're all packaged up from the other place, I'm going to have to take all of their nesting boxes off the walls, bring them here, put all the nesting boxes up, put some more perches up, obviously again put the screens and the doors in, and then all on the same day let the birds into the coops. So that's going to be, all one big thing. Get the birds, take down the nesting boxes, put up the nesting boxes in the new place, then release the birds into here. And we're well into breeding season, so I'm going to have a late start this year. But luckily my uncle, who I race with, is already breeding his birds, so he's got a few squabs already. So hopefully he will be able to raise enough that my lack of birds this year won't harm us too much. I am going to get rid of a bunch of birds. We have too many to feed right now. And a lot of my breeders I don't care for. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they handle, feel. So I'm going to get rid of, I don't want to say half, but maybe a good quarter or more of my breeders. That way they have more room in here. They're not fighting over nesting boxes. I'm going to probably have close to maybe 1.5 nesting boxes per bird. Not quite 2 per pair, not 1 per pair. So probably maybe like a 1.5. So they have plenty to choose from. And they're not fighting over nesting boxes, which is what happened last year, and a lot of eggs got broken. So that's where we're at. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you can leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, share with a friend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.